Okay, well, I'm live. Sorry, I'm 1 minute late. Hello, it's been a while. How are you? We're going to draw a little bit. We're going to chat. I got to work some things out here on my new inclined desk. We'll see if anybody actually shows up. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. Where have I been? Well, let's see. Let me tell you. I have been on the Whatnot app, link in the description, streaming 2 hours every weekday there. It's basically just like this, where I draw and I chat, but it's also an auction site, so I'm auctioning off the things I'm drawing. So you can see me there. I recommend getting that app, and you don't have to buy anything. You can just hang out. What's up, Babbage? Um, and just there's just been a crap ton of stuff going on. Have I been on here since I had shingles in my face? It's been a year. So while we're waiting for people to filter in, I got some Bristol board here. I've got to do some actual just practice here for a little bit. In the middle of everything that I've got going on, crap ton of work, getting ready for a show tomorrow. On top of all that, I have got to take some time to figure some things out here um, with what I'm using with Copics, because I think I'm going to get away from Copics largely, and there's a reason for that. I'll go into when more people get in here. Um, So I'm going to sketch some things out and just try some different things. This is more of a practice. What's up? Cam is in the house. Um, Share the link out. So when the whole Clip Studio thing happened, we got a lot of traction here, and then I got busy, and YouTube's a crap show anyway. I mean, it's great. I love it. Today I finally draw Mary Hart, and he won't be here. Sergeant. Oh, sorry. Over here it's Hyper Potato. Um, Over on Whatnot, it's Sergeant Rock Fan or Big Five Army. Anyway, keeps wanting me to draw Mary Hart. All right, so I got to just draw some faces and then practice some coloring. Let me turn this light on. Let me see if this does better. Oh, that does pretty good. So I'm sure I will have to revisit this, but one of the reasons I am rethinking Copic markers happened today. So it's been a while. I've not ordered some refills in probably a couple years. Um, those refills lasted a while. Yeah, Big Five Army, Hyper Potato, and Sergeant Rock Fan are all. It's all Kirk. I'm not doxing him because he puts that in his Twitter bio. Are there more than one person watching? Because the little thing says one. Jeff is in Greenville. So close to me, but so far. So anyway, I went to go get these refills, right? Because they last forever, and they look like this. And this is what I keep telling everybody for years, that if you buy a Copic, it's more expensive, but these will last forever. D Fresh, what's up? So on the back here, you can see I don't know if you can see it, but it's got little markings here. There is looks like 25 milliliters of ink, and this lasted forever. All right, you just pull the top off, you drop it in, boom. So I went to order and I typed in Copic refills, and what popped up was not this. It was this little tube, thin, with a marker top, very thin. And I was confused at first, and I did a little research and found out that in 2020 they started phasing out this for 12 milliliter refills at the same price. Let me show you how 12 milliliters is. 12 is here. This is when I started reordering refills. So same price, less ink, and from what I understand, it's harder to squeeze those because the plastic from some of the reviews we're seeing is thicker on those, so it's actually harder to refill. So thanks, Copic, for nothing. Anyway, that really screws things up. But what we do here now is we figure out other options. we get better at other mediums. So I'm gonna like play around here with some watercolor or something. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. Shrinkflation is what that is. But we're going to use this as a positive. We're going to use this as a light a fire under my lazy butt, my complacent butt, and we're gonna move on. We're gonna get better at other things. I'm using it as a fire to do something I wanted to do anyway, which was get better at watercolor or who knows, gouache, or I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. We adapt. We overcome the deflated shrinkflation inflation thing. That's what we do. We don't worry about. We don't sit around. Cosmetics here. There may come a day when the ink of Brian fails, but it will not be this day. Shamex 2. I don't know what that means. Am I out of some? Am I out of touch with something? Probably. All right, so I'm gonna fill up voices. Black hat. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think. Just making sure you're a real comment and not just somebody messing around. Or if you are just messing around, that's okay too. All right, so we're gonna draw here. Brian on Whatnot, you're slacker. That's right. I am on the Whatnot app, doing this basically, chatting. You don't have to buy anything, but it's an auction website. So after I draw something, I'll auction it. And Black Hat's Cartoon Network. Okay, I've been out of the Cartoon Network. So we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about Cartoon Network in just a minute. I'm gonna turn this music. Although this is classical music playing, I'm sure I'm gonna get a copyright claim because of the performance, but I don't really care. We're going to talk about Cartoon Network in a minute after I finish complaining about Copics. Not complaining, explaining, as well as talking about Whatnot. So anyway, Whatnot, I'm drawing like this, and I'm taking a request, and then I'll auction, do a 30-second auction because that app is designed to auction things off. And so I make a little money, more than YouTube. Like that's hard. And still stream, but I don't want to neglect YouTube completely. But YouTube has made it very hard to do YouTube, honestly. You do a lot of work, and you have to play their little game, and then there's no guarantee, and it's just I don't know. We're just drawing some basic dudes. Kusmeti cannot stream or not watch the streams, and why is that, Kusmeti? I never did catch why you couldn't get on there. But I have noticed there's a lot of YouTube regulars that are showing up, but noticeably absent are Kusmeti, AL. Black Hat is Cartoon Network related. So let's talk about Cartoon Network. So apparently, Warner Brothers laid off 82 animation employees and will not fill 43 more vacant. I'm reading my little article on Cartoon Brew here. Will not fill 43 vacant positions. It's told the company-wide memo chairman. This is from Cartoon Brew. In a company-wide memo, the company calls it part of its strategic realignment. Let's not forget that Cartoon Network started doing live action. Are they still doing it? Because that kind of defeats the purpose of Cartoon Network. Channing Dungey, I don't know, either way, great name, told staff that the company plans to fully consolidate its animation, merging Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network studios. According to the memo, all three labels will continue to exist, but perhaps more name than in action. So Under Warner Brothers Discovery has expressed a desire to focus more heavily on IP across all its businesses. So now that CNS has shared development. So yeah, that's a big change. Shearer News Network. Um, so yeah, Cartoon Network as its own little entity is just getting swallowed up by by another animation studio. Um, Warner Brothers Discovery stock demand the profit. Hold on, I'm looking up something here. So between that and the Copic markers, I just had to look up Black Hat because I wasn't familiar with it. I see it now. Okay. Um, yeah, Kusmeti, double check. You should just be able to download the app and watch. You have to be verified to buy, and then you can just click off of it. And because I'm not verified to buy, or I get that every time I look on a stream. So the golden age of Cartoon Network was Space Ghost, Coast to Coast / early 2000s Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Alan Iturrell is a real voice actor and owns stuff. C-Lab 2020, yeah. Stupid Newfie wasn't thrilled with Primal's ending, but at least can avoid a Samurai Jack situation where they waited a decade and change to conclude the story. It was C-Lab 2020, and then it rotated to 2021. Leon Fuego. I watched C-Lab 2021. When they've all been. I think the premise was they'd all been stuck under there for so long that they all just went crazy. But then I saw that before I actually saw the 2020 cartoon, and that's weird watching it in that order. I don't know what this character is doing. All right, so I'm gonna try to do some stuff here. The costume contest was let's inspire from Miss Debbie. So, yeah, Copic has betrayed me. So we're going to do what we can to move forward here. I'm going to throw some quick inks on this. Actually, I'm going to throw some quick actual India ink on here because I'm going to try different stuff. All right, so we get my brush and I clean the brush out. C-Lab 2021 was weird. Yeah, it was supposed to be bizarre. Everything back then was just bizarre, but it was funny bizarre. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. If you have not been watching me on Whatnot, I have gone back to traditional brush and India ink and all that good stuff. Oh, did you have to give them a mobile? I didn't give them a mobile number, I don't think. Try it again, Kismeti. Also, I'm drawing I got an Avengers commission I got to finish up. This is one of the Whatnot commissions I just finished. I was kind of happy with this one. It was the most involved one I've had so far. Venom with Eddie Brock's face in there. I kind of like the way Venom came out. I like his little face. Look at his little face. Oh, man, get my headphones off there so I don't bend that. So anyway, I gotta take a little time and try to get better at other things. I will be at Fayetteville Comic Con this weekend, by the way. That time that comes twice a year. Yeah, because when I get on to watch someone else's streams, it gives me some weird thing. I just hit cancel and keep watching. Look at these lines. Look how well this does. I forgot how wonderful this traditional brush and ink are. And I posted a post here on uh, with a video to Alex Ross's talking about his process for how he makes models and like sculpted models to work from his Fantastic Four comic he's doing now. And like, man, I gotta get back into on the ball. The music is it what music? You're talking about the music I'm playing or something else? If you're talking about the music I'm playing, I'm probably gonna get a copyright claim on this. So with Whatnot, I have a very modest goal, and that is to make a average about $100 of sales per show, and I've been typically going above that. So it's become pretty decent chunk of extra money regularly coming in, which is why I'm kind of focusing and doubling down on it. But over there, you can just play whatever music because once your stream is gone, it's kind of gone. So they just let you have music. They encourage you to put music in the background, which frees me up here to say, you know what? If I play this music and my I get a little demonetized or the money goes to whoever else, I don't care. This is a local radio station that it's not public radio. It's all classical radio that is you just get supported by the listeners, which is kind of cool. What else is going on? I have a new desk. Well, I had to go buy a wooden desk that sits upright because I realized on occasion some of the things I was drawing for commissions, I'd get done and I'd look at it, and when I held it up, the head would be too big, and I realized that I was drawing without realizing it, making up for a distortion, like the sidewalk drawings you get where you stand at one angle and it looks like a cavern, but when you go to the side, it gets stretched out. That's basically what I was doing to make up for the weird angle. Um, and actually, I need to make this angle up more because I dropped it to get to stuff. You all, hold on. Hey, how's it going? Maybe crap. Maybe I can't do that right now. All right. Yeah, I gotta reorganize this. Hold on. Oh, I'm in there. Okay. Yeah. So now I can sit up and look straight. It's more vertical, so it's probably gonna be better overall. But I have to make sure my hair doesn't watch this. So I can lean back. Whoop, there's my hair. Elliot had a stream on where? On here? On YouTube? What kind of tomfoolery is that? All right, so one of my thoughts um, is that I may try to do commissions for a while where I'm just using like taking watercolor and ink and but only doing like maybe a purple or a blue shadow on it and seeing how that goes. Elliot may have taken a. Did he take one of his Instagram streams and like post it here? Also, all the things I'm drawing over on Whatnot, I will be compiling into the next volume of an art book. You know what? I'm just going to take his mustache and make it darker. I think that's probably what Elliot did. Elliot doesn't really post on YouTube. What else has been going on? Let's see. Had a huge tree fall in our front yard. Got a new cat who is 9 weeks old now, 8 weeks old. He is back in the master bathroom. Still trying to get the dog acclimated to him. His name is Sir Truffles. New video up on Film Flam. Me and Siege reviewed Halloween 2018. Also, I think that channel is basically going to be, we're going to do it like podcast format because I just cannot. I would love to be able to edit and do all the fun editing and make a funny video edit, but I can't. I can't do everything. Yeah, go check out Jeff's teaser trailer. So let's see. I had shingles. I had my yearly physical, and my cholesterol is high, and my blood pressure is high, and I'm falling apart. So I got to have a little heart calcium score scan thing to see if I have to start going to a cardiologist. And so there's that. That's been kind of stressful, which doesn't help. All that working out. March Hare is here. It's March Hare. It's been a while. Where have I been? All right, so let's let that dry. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and ink over here. You saw an article that colonoscopies aren't really worth it. How was that? I would probably disagree with that. Having had a family history of colon cancer. Getting old ain't for wussies. That's right, Eric. I was thinking about the other day. My doctor said, does your family have a history of heart disease? I said, well, let's see. Grandpa had 8 heart attacks. His brother died of a heart attack when he was 30. My uncle had a heart attack in his 50s. My mom has arteriosclerosis and high blood pressure. I would say so. And I started thinking about it. It's like, other than my grandpa, who actually hung in there till 82, none of the men, there are no old men in my family. Like, they all die early. So I'm pretty much screwed. The colonoscopy, now you don't have colonoscopies. You poop in a box and mail it in if you're not high risk, but I'm high risk. Thanks, March Hare. It's all right. I mean, I will survive. I mean, short term anyway. So I'm not fat, but I'm probably could. I'm gonna try to get like super lean. Let's start working out more again, and maybe that'll help some of this stuff. And maybe I'll hang on till maybe a little bit longer. Plans to avoid doctors and all their tests working so far. Now, if I had not gone to the doctor, I would probably be dead by now. I had that was 2 years ago. My liver enzymes were up because when I was a little bit heavier than I am now, and that's normal again. Can't decide if poop in a box is an improvement. Here's the thing: you poop in the box, you don't get the wonderful nap that they give you. The drugs they give you to make you. It is whatever they give you is the good stuff for. People don't tend to live to 100 and beyond. Okay. Liver enzymes, yeah, yours too. I had fatty liver. And my doctor said, well, you're just the kind of person who's healthier when they're skinnier, and your body doesn't like. As after a certain weight, my body just started storing fat in my liver, and then I fixed that. Called a roofie. Didn't have diabetes. Are we like somehow linked? I don't have it anymore. Once I lost the weight, it went back to normal. Great grandmother died at 116. Holy crap. My great grandfather did, my grandpa's dad did live to 101. However, his mom died in the 1940s, and I think she is the one that passed on the bad genes. Well, my dad, I've said this before, the man never smoked, drank, or swore. And I mean that. I never heard him swear once. And got cancer and died at 57. My best friend's dad just died at almost 80, was an alcoholic, cigarette smoker, from the time he was 15 on. So, within reason, ultimately you're not getting out of this world alive. Ilana, hello. Yeah, the mustache. You gotta love a good mustache. I gotta go Spider-Man lean. I'm going for lean and fast and flexible. I was gonna try to bulk up and just lift some weights, but given the fact that my heart is what it is, I probably you're probably not a good idea long term. There are no like super bulky old people. Ready for the asteroid? Too bad, Cam. We can deflect those now. Jeff, yeah. Well, women live longer anyway. But the oldest male in my family right now is my brother, who is 51. I'm right. Well, no, he's 50. He just turned 50, and I'm the next oldest at 46. So not a good sign. Would Spider-Man do Krav Maga? He could, or Jiu-Jitsu. All right, I'm gonna work on this. So, if you're just joining, I'm gonna revisit my complaint about Copic, because when I first said it, it was not many people were here. So, long story short, Copic has shrinkflated, and instead of giving me 25 ounces of refill that lasts for years, literally, they're giving now for the same price 12 ounces. So it's time to start learning or getting better at watercolor. Anyway, all right. So I think this is ready. Well, let's see what we can do here. Oh, I don't have water though. Now I gotta go fill up a cup of water. Hang on a second. I gotta move some things around. So which watercolor will I use? I will start with this little Koi Pocket Field thing sketch thingy. We'll see how this does. I actually like the fat ink line that Sharpies get. All right, let me go fill up really super fast this cup with water. Enjoy the radio station. That's going to get me copyright claimed while I walk over here. By going online or by subscribing to Crescendo, the Classical Station's e-newsletter. This is Michael Van Durham. Thank you for being a part of the Classical Station's ever-growing digital family. So, another thing I have discovered is that the brush matters with watercolor. What is it? Winsor Newton, but this is my jacked up brush. Whatever. Whatever. I didn't ditch you. I'm right here. Bass Reeves. Oh, yeah. Isn't that the... This thing is split. Let's see. Space. I'm crunched for space here. I'm perpetually reorganizing everything. Everything is organized. It's just getting to everything now is weird with this new desk. All right. So what if I just take some purple? Let's just take a little purple out of here. That's already here. Light's coming from up here. Not dark enough. Get some more. Where's that purple? Is that here? Also, I'm working at an angle, so of course all the ink is gonna, or the paint's gonna run down. That's better. Here, let me get you guys in close. Well, thanks, Simply Safe, for letting me know an alert in the middle of the stream. Getting tight. So if you guys, so I need to know you art buyers out there. What would y'all think about like a commission piece that's just like ink and then one shade tone? Give him a tiny hat. I should give him a tiny hat. Basically like the Lady J. Yeah. Was it one tone? Or did you get the Lady J I did in color, watercolor? So I have to take my blood pressure twice a day, but I've been taking it more because you're obsessed about it. And when I get sometimes I have realized that stress makes it shoot up. So I'm trying to be more chill. This is me being chill. Why aren't you not? There we go. That's better. Now let's let that dry for a second. Maybe I'll try to throw some color. I'll use this as the shadow and throw some color on top. 2, blue and tan. Blue and tan. Remember, I'm trying to remember the one you got because I did. Was it watercolor or was it a different one? I did a watercolor Lady J that I really did like the way it came out. Oh wait, Leon. All right, enjoy. Teach those kids what's what. I also have a crap ton of G.I. Joe illustrations to do, but I'm not stressing. I'm going with the flow, man. We're I can't. I can only do what I can do. Marker. Okay. And this is not watercolor paper. This is Bristol board, so it's gonna bend just a little bit, but for practice purposes. And I got to send some art out for like. Oh, something else that's going on. So I'm doing some work for a guy I've gotten to know at the conventions, and he got me that work at doing the beer label for the brewery, which is one of the hardest words to say. Judicial brewery, 2 words that go great together. But he's a marketing guy, and I'm doing some art for him, and he's going to help me with marketing. And he was revamping my site, like complete revamp of the website. So but it's not going to be like blog oriented. So what I think I'm going to do is make all my blog posts and stuff will be content for locals and Patreon. I think that's where I'm going moving forward. All right, let's you know what? We're going to need a bigger brush. I do have a bigger brush. That's something else I learned that I just forgot that I just remembered. Bigger brushes. What is this? What brush is this? I've not used this. Is this a crappy brush? Royal 5/8 brush. Well, let's see. I have a Patreon. I do. Patreon.com/Brian Shearer. Oh. So Patreon, what I'm doing is Patreon now has things where like they'll manufacture like stickers or T-shirts or things. They'll just send them out, and I don't have to worry about it. So that's a perk I'm doing on there. And get access to my digital library, which it's locals and Patreon are kind of the same thing. What else? I'm trying to make an art tutorials and make an art book, but again, these are all like trying anyway. I did do away with it. Well, I was going to, and then I brought it back, and then it's just, I don't know. I brought it back simpler because some people don't understand the locals. I don't, I gotta get some money coming in. Brownies. What? All right, so this is a little. As we celebrate the birth of John born on this day in 17. Focus on pumpkin. Okay, so when you say you want the pumpkin, do you just want the marathon pumpkin stream? Is that what we're talking about? Because I thought about just like running a stream where it's him and then he's always there. Fayetteville, yeah, Fayetteville. I'll leave tomorrow. It's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Like playing some old clips of things and stuff playing alongside, and do the stream. Okay, I might do that. Man, maybe next week would be good. What's a good day for that? All right, so got a little. He's looking a little jaundiced there. Let's get some a little bit of red in here. Okay, that works. I'm trying to be bold, but not make it muddy. That's splotchy. Don't be splotchy. Let's get a little bit of this bluish gray. Not terrible. And the lunch. What time is it? It's an early lunch. Halloween dance party. All right, it's on. Speaking of blood pressure, drinking my coffee. I actually honestly thought if I were cut out coffee, cutting back did help a little bit, but it's still stupid high. All right, what else here? What else could I do with this? This is me. I'm trying to learn here. Let's get good blue going. Scam call? I haven't gotten very many here lately. It's disappointing because it's Medicare season. Put a little blue. Okay. this color? Maybe I've got my LED light thing here. I think that's going to show up the color a little bit better. Oh, hung up on the see. Yeah, I think when they're starting to renew, they retarget. With certain people are when it's the time of year to renew your plan or whatever. Transferring. I hung up on. Did they? I hung up on one. Whenever they transfer you to an native English speaking person, it's not as fun because they kind of pick up on what's going on. What is this? Oh, it's a darker. Okay, let's see. Okay, not bad. Building up slowly. This would look a little better if it was on. It doesn't look horrible, but it might look a little bit better if it was on watercolor or mixed media paper and not Bristol board. You can tell by the fact that the number of viewers right now that YouTube has said, "You have left us. We're not sharing this out." Okay. It's also kind of, it's YouTube and the way everything is now is it basically just fosters you burning out if you're gonna make it or even have a decent number. It's not like you can, hey, I got these subscribers, so when I put something out, people will be there. And since everybody knows that's not how it works, and that's kind of where I am now with YouTube. It's like I'm burnt out trying to keep up and make things work. And then when it does work, you're like I do that videos are a series that does really well, but that doesn't mean anything. Like you just got to keep up that momentum, and you can't do it. I can't anyway. So we'll just keep on here. Let me get some darker. What is this? What color is this? There's a brown. I'm gonna get some of this like darker. Masters, this is welcome. Yes, busy. Yeah, I got 2 videos about She-Hulk. Can be angry every day. She-Hulk, can you believe it? Velma, can you believe what they did? Yes, I can believe what they did. Can we just draw?
William Boyce on Classical Cafe. Adrian Shepard led Conti Lehman, a performance of the Overture Number 10 in F. Listening to the Classical Station.org. In a moment.
I like how we always act like that we're surprised all these things happen. They messed with such and such? Yeah, of course they did.
Supported by individuals and companies who wish to give back to our community.
So I think what I should do is like on here with the watercolor is make bolder swaths of things. So you know what? Let me just finish this guy up real quick. I think this pen will work. The India ink is definitely waterproof. But I think this is too. I think the alcohol and the markers smears these things, but I don't think water will, and that is a big plus. Pool's pretty fun behind you. Hey, well, hey, when I get a pool, you'll suddenly get a pool. Are there really only 2 people watching? Is it just Cam and March Hare, or is the numbers lying to me? I don't really care, but those are like, man, that's like new channel stuff with 14,000 subscribers. That's not a me problem. But whatever, we're not even going there. All right, so I'm gonna we're gonna take some of this color here. Y'all can't see it. I'm dabbing in the color. Big swath. That's right. That's how we roll. Gonna be bold. We're gonna do this like we mean it. Boom. Boom. Huh. None of this namby-pamby blotchy business. That might be the key to doing better watercolor. Swash, swath, swipe, aggressive. Like you mean it, man. Boom, boom, boom. Get that nose. Yeah, okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. I have to start doing some watercolor commissions here. And I'll get better at it as I go, but as a starting point, not horrible. And faster. Your bravery test, yes. It's my Bob Ross bravery test. And then we're going to take a good blue. Give this guy a little highlight here. Okay. Looking a little on the, it looks more vibrant, saturated on here than it does on the camera. Focus. Focus. Marsh Harris says, be right back. Let's give him a 5 o'clock shadow. Boom. Done. I guess Kusmeti did leave. Everybody's gone. Everybody left me. Let's turn on the ham radio, see if anybody's on. I'm working on my general license now. But I don't have a radio. I got a radio to talk locally. Oh, thanks, Eric. Let's try just working straight from the pencils on here. Come on, let's just boldly go where every other watercolor artist already knows to go. Okay. They're weird. She looks like she had a stroke. She's got Bell's palsy. When I first got married, my wife got, within a week of marrying me, got Bell's palsy, and they say it was from stress. I don't know what that says about living with me. I'm sure it was just the wedding. Let's get a little bit of, what is this? What color is this? It is a lemony yellow. That's what that is. It fades out. Okay. About a little orange in there. How about that? Okay. Yeah, I like that. Also, I think because of the paper I'm using, I'm pushing this around more than I otherwise would. Alright, let's get a little bit of brown. Too much. Too much and the wrong paper. But you know what? Done. Look at that. Again, this is just a test. This is just a test of your emergency broadcast system. Oh, that's dark. Thick. With a K and not two C's. Alright. Can I pull it up just a little bit? Absorb. A little bit. Oh, I got, if you haven't checked the updates on Thunder Punch, I got all the pencil pages from Alex. They look great. I'm still trying to get the cover from the alternate cover. For another gentle reminder, I'm not the only person who's had, I think we've all had a bad year, year and a half. I know that Alex has, and I have, and well, it's always something. Past Master Dan. Having a bad decade. Well, it's more stressful when you have like 400 people you're late on the book. In addition to the badness. What in the world? Okay, I got it. Thank you. It's alerts for monitoring my son's YouTube account, and I get alerts, but it's always that he's watched violent things or weapons, and it's always Fortnite. Swatches of color. Thing with this is you have to wait for it to dry. Martyr's back. Okay. I will deliver. It'll get there. And the next book will not go up until it's done, so we can crank that thing out. Okay. 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 Do you say sway? What do I? What do I? What? I'm sorry. What did I say? What was the context? Oh man. Let's see here. Cartoon Network, no. Bellatrix Medina, yeah. So we'll Cartoon Network is no. There is no Cartoon Network. It's been absorbed. What did I think Cartoon Network's been done for a while. Once you have it's like MTV. They did go the MTV route. Like MTV stopped playing music videos for the most part, and a network named Cartoon Network that does live action is only a matter of time, in my opinion. What do y'all think? So y'all can't see what I'm doing. The first 2 hours of MTV's existence? Really? What did they do? Video killed the radio star? That was the first video. Did they play it? Oh, well, let's see. Maybe I will get this a little darker in there. And her VJ. That's right. Kurt Loder, who is now in his 70s, by the way, just to make everybody feel old. Yeah, I beat you to it, past Master Dan. Kurt Loder. He was later. Well, he was later. He wasn't right at the beginning, but he was in the sweet spot when everybody remembers. They still played videos and stuff before they were all. I don't know what they were. What they reality shows or something. Huh. I mean, at a certain point, this is going to start looking um, muddy. Time to. I gotta watch some more tutorials. Aaron Blaze has a really good one. He has one where he really does more detailed ink stuff, and then the watercolor is just kind of supplementary. Real world, that's right. But buddies. Hmm. Hmm. Let me get some more. Is this violet? Yeah. I'm gonna get some good shadows here, maybe. I don't know. Poster of a 70s cop show. What are their names? This fall on NBC. The law has a new face. Hans Gruber and star. Sullivan and Coates. Me and Chris have an idea for a parody trailer for a buddy cop show, but I'm not going to say what it is in case we actually do it. It's very convoluted. It's wonderfully convoluted. All right, so I mean that's a little splotchy. How long has this been going? I've been going an hour. Okay, I got to get some actual work done. I got tons of work to do. All right, so I'm going to be the link below. If you're not over on, I'll be back on streaming on Whatnot for a couple hours at 3. So go over there, check it out. Follow the links. Get what to do. This is YouTube. All right, I'm going to end this now. Peace out, peoples. Hitting in the broadcast. Sucker fools. That's right. All right. Done.